Hey guys, this is System, and this is Skyopolis 4. Hope everyone is well and having a utterly amazing day. Let's go ahead and jump right back into this pretty cool pack here. So, in between episodes, I went ahead and, I guess, expanded our platform quite a bit. You see here, we got quite a large area now, which is not too bad. Got a good amount of crop areas. We got pumpkins, we got our hemps for string, we got our melons, and we got our wheat, which is awesome. Also went ahead and made ourselves another platform over here. So we have a platform here. This one's going to be probably for crate. And I made this fancy dippy bridge. That is the technical name, so quite happy with that. And yeah, I had to wait for food to kind of grow a long time to be able to double it up and get enough to, you know, fill the area. So I just let it do its thing. So yeah, while I did that, I cut down tons of trees and made cobblestone and stuff. So we are looking okay, I guess, in resources. We're not too bad right now. And I laid out everything a little bit different. So that's kind of what's going on here. One thing I want to do, actually, before we do anything, let's head over to this cooker. I think I have some bricks in here. Saw there was I don't know, actually, this one's not a quest. That's something I was looking through. Food options, I guess, was this. We take this juicer here. It's actually from Pam's Harvest Craft. Let's do that. Let's do this. Let's do this. And let's do that as well. Maybe one more apple. Maybe one more. Don't fall in the void. There you go. You go ahead and mix this with the apples, with the mixer. Not the mixer. This thing's a juicer. And then you'll get these fancy bottles of apple juice. Each one of these is 5.5 food. And then you can notice down on the bottom right there, it shows how much saturation. It's 11. So it actually really saturates you. And it is a really easy source of food. I did go a little crazy, I guess, on the apple trees. I probably don't need this many, but I like them. Anyway, let's go ahead and move that there and move on to the next thing. Next thing I want to do is go ahead and actually make one of these backpacks. And we could actually make two. This one's actually in the quest line, so there's a wooden one, which we could probably do almost right away. If I actually find the right chest here. Let's go ahead and grab 8 of them. That looks good. And then we're going to need some chests. Let's actually just grab them all. That looks good. And then get ourselves a backpack, just so we have some storage. Now this one, I think, is just a row, right? Yeah, it's just a single row. This one's a little weird, so let's go ahead and grab what we need for it. Actually, while we're over here, let's grab some fish and lily pads as well, because I know we need them. Let's do that and that. That's awesome. And I already grabbed like a batch of stuff out of this as well. So we're getting granite, diorite, the flint, the pebbles. What else we're getting there? Andesite. So that is kind of the materials we're getting out of that. Anyway, we go ahead and grab this now. Go ahead and try to make this. And it looks like we need leather, which is also in here. Go ahead and grab that. Sweet. We got 7 of that. And yeah, we'll go ahead and get this one made. This one is a little strange. You'll kind of see it right away as soon as I open up my inventory if you've never used it before. So if you just right click on this thing and actually equip it in body armor slot, then it gives you 3 extra rows of storage in here, which is actually pretty massive. So not too bad. We can upgrade this one to a better one later on, the Traveler's Backpack. But for right now, this is what we have. And I'll see if I'll be able to adjust to it. But I really like having backpacks to store things, you know what I mean? I just like to have a lot of my crafting materials, my base stuff, on me at all times, and not have my inventory totally clogged up with things. Anyway, let's go ahead and see if we can actually get that fluid duplication thing I wanted us to get yesterday. So we go to dupe right there. Now, when you want to order something with this thing, first off, like I said, you have to have it bound to the chest, so shift or right click that, right? Make sure you have your money in here. But once you've done that, you go ahead and hunt down what you want to buy. You actually get a right click on it for whatever reason. Oh, did it just go away? Right click, right? Yeah, right click. There you go. See there it says 1. Hit place order. And we should see a drone come. There's 2 drones. The first one comes. He picks up the money. There you go. I don't know why he's just hanging out there. They usually fly away. Okay, there you go. I guess he's going to teleport because he's stuck. Then we should see another one up here in a couple seconds. And that one should put it in the chest. So we have the fluid duplication token, which is pretty rad because we're going to need this in a few minutes. I put down a water source here somewhere, and we're going to jump straight into the next quest here, which was this one right here. Organic water can be used to create different organic items. This fluid can be duplicated using fluid duplication tokens. So yeah, to make this is a little strange. Let's go ahead and actually grab the quest there. Let's grab our money as well. Might as well just grab all of them. Oh, did we actually get some reward chests? Yeah, let's actually check them out first. See what we got here. So we have this and this. Got ourselves a ton of apples. So that's actually really good. And an apple tree, which is nice. More money, which I'll always take. That one was actually not too bad. Huh. Actually, I'm not sure what we got there because I put them side by side. But one of them was obviously apples. And the other one might have been the apple tree and something? Maybe not. I'm not sure what the two different chests were now. Anyway, I guess it doesn't matter. This is the two of them, and that's what we got. I'm not sure what this one does. Fulfilling meal, night vision, water breathing. Yeah, a lot of these have some nice stuff on them. Honey apples are actually really good. Emerald apples, those ones are really awesome. Diamond, of course, are goldens. Yeah, not too bad at all. Anyway, good amount of food, and I'll be able to put some use to that. I guess we can go ahead and actually make our organic water now, though. So let's go ahead and do that. So this takes 7 different things. You're going to need your wheat, your lily pads, your fish, melon, pumpkin, dandelion, and poppy, which is all stuff we're able to get now. So we should be able to just go ahead and come across here. Oh, maybe not, because I was too close. This is probably why they want you to use the open crates, so you don't do stuff like that. Anyway, oh, which one did I pick up? I think it was this. Oh, dagnabbit. Let's go ahead and go up here so we don't pick up anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You gonna convert? Oh, there we go. Finally did it. So this should be our new liquid here, which is awesome. I'm gonna put this liquid over here just in case we need to craft with regular water. But this is our weak eroding. So we check this out. Actually, no, this one's the organic. Sorry, we're going to make the weak eroding. But anyway, let's go to use on that. Should see that we can convert it to different liquids. So this one could actually be converted to magical water, which is probably going to be for Britannia things, right? Yeah, you make all kinds of... Oh my goodness. Did I just see what I thought I saw? That's really cool, actually. Rune Absolute Power, Terrasil Igot, and you actually get 6 of them. That's actually pretty cool. Oh, you get some weird stuff out of this one. Oh, nifty. Is that one of the teleport things? Twilight. Do we have to go to Twilight in this pack? I hope not. I've been to Twilight too many times. But anyway, that is cool. So you could use that liquid for stuff like that, right? Making different liquids. The other thing you do with it, of course, is transform items. So you have your seeds. Looks like we make sugarcane. Looks like we make a black dye with petals, which is pretty cool. Some dirt. I think we're going to have to do that one in a second, the actual dirt one, the grass block. So let's go ahead and actually do that. Let's go ahead and grab some dirt here. Sweet. Let's go ahead and throw a good amount in there. Awesome. I think there's a crafting recipe for this as well, but that's a really easy way to actually just make grass, which is awesome. Let's do that. Let's actually look at our quest here. We'll follow the quest. It'll probably make us make some of those. Actually, one thing I want to make before we do anything were these, the cocoon of Caprice. These are a Britannia item that actually, when you put down, I think after like 2.5 minutes or so, you get passive animals, which is actually really awesome. Grass, pumpkin, wheat, and string. Let's go ahead and grab that stuff. So we got that. Grass, pumpkin, wheat, and I guess we'll need some string here. String might be, actually I just saw some. There you go. Sweet. And I don't know how many of these to grab, so we'll just grab a few of them. I'm going to go back up here again. Let's go. Let's do like 4 to start. There you go. Sweet. We got our cocoons. That is awesome. And we'll just grab them. Now, if you have emeralds, I think you can get villagers out of these too. And then you notice they're moving too. They kind of wiggle around. They're a little creepy. There you go. And I think if you have chorus fruit, you can give it like 20 of them or something like that. And it'll make it so you get, what do you get there? You get shulker boxes. So that is pretty cool. But anyway, it'll turn into passive mobs in a couple minutes. So that is cool. So move on. Next thing I probably want to go ahead and make is, I guess we can make our Pam's Gardens now too. Really easy. Maybe I'll skip on that because we already had them. It wants us to make seeds as well. I actually saw we need to do the seed ones because we're going to need some potatoes. So to do this one, let's go ahead and hunt down our chest here. Do that. We're going to grab these wheat seeds and just throw this in here. And we should get a whole bunch of just random seeds, which is crazy. There we go. And then find a chest that doesn't really matter too much. This one has nothing in it, right? Oh, we got our potatoes. We're going to need them. Let's go ahead and drop that stuff off. And I'll just get us a whole bunch of the weird, like, thermal seeds. And I'm not sure if we're actually using these or these are just, I guess, extra, food sources. So I guess we'll figure that out later on. I have no idea about that. Is there any more in there too? Because our inventory was kind of filled. There you go. And toss that there and that there. They're still wiggling. That's fine. And then I guess the next thing we'd want to do. Oh, we didn't actually get all our seeds. Oh, we didn't get a carrot. Huh, do we have a making? Wait, yeah, we just didn't get a carrot. Huh. I'll have to go ahead and throw a bunch more seeds in there, but I think that was pretty much all my seeds. I got 10 more. Let's go ahead and throw 10 more in there then. Let's do that right there. Still no carrot, man. Carrot RNG is real. Anyway, let's go ahead and skip on that then. It's not that important to have a carrot this second, but we know how to get it either way, and then I'll be able to get the $1 from that. Next thing it wants us to get is some mycelium. Mycelium is going to be, oh, let's go back. It's going to be this here. It wants grass, dirt mulch, and fertilizer. So let's actually go ahead and grab some of that. This, that, and that. It wanted grass though, so let's actually grab some grass, maybe, if I get things in the right order. That works. Oh, we got some stuff here. We got a cow, a sheep. Is that a rat? What was that? I need to go find out what that was. So we got a cow, a sheep, and a pig. So we got the, I guess, everything. Was that an ocelot? I think that was an ocelot. Was that a baby ocelot? Where'd it go? Those things are so sketchy, the way they run around and stuff. Oh, there it is. Oh, no, it's just, yeah. Look at that, man. Got ourselves a kitty cat. That's actually pretty cool. Anyway, let's go ahead and make what we were making. I got sidetracked here. Let's go ahead and throw 3 of those in there. Actually, let's do 4. There you go. Awesome. Got ourselves some mycelium now, which is cool. And with that, I think we're going to actually use that to make some mushrooms. So the mushrooms are going to be pretty easy. Just mycelium, bone meal, and fertilizer. And we need to get both mushrooms, so I'm going to guess it's going to be random, right? So hopefully we get good RNG, mycelium, fertilizer, and was it bone meal? I think it was. So let's actually grab some of that, right? So that right there. Cool. And we'll just throw that in there, that in there, that in there. Cool. So we got all our mushrooms. So we got, I guess, 3 and 1, which works out. With that, we'll be able to actually make our next fluid. And this fluid is going to be the one that actually makes it so we start being able to process materials. So weak eroding water is used to erode certain blocks and items. This fluid can be duplicated. So we need, I believe, the fluid we just made to be able to make that fluid, right? So I could do this recipe again, or I can just go ahead and grab one of these tokens and duplicate this liquid here. So that is kind of the plan. Do I actually have a bucket on me? I do too. So let's actually grab that. The way you duplicate is just throw a bucket in, throw in the token. There you go. You actually get a bucket of that liquid. And, we are good to go. So that is awesome. Where do I want to put this one? Maybe like right here. That works. Let's do that. Awesome. And we'll put this one here. This will be the spot for the new liquid. And I forget what the new liquid actually was. So let's actually look again. Oh, we need a potato. And that. Oh, we have rotten flesh on us? Doesn't look like it. Let's hunt down some rotten flesh real quick. Maybe. Rotten flesh. We have one of them. Sweet. We're going to need mushroom. That's cool. Need to check the recipe one more time. Poisonous potato. And then spider eye. I should have some spider eyes in here too as well, actually. So let's grab them. And then the potato. Oh, we just got potato, didn't we? I just need to turn that poisonous somehow. Let's go to poison. I wonder if we have to grow it. I hope not, right? Oh, okay, there we go. That is a potato and a spider eye in regular water. So it'd be this one right here. Gonna get a little confused with all these different liquids in time, probably. But that is fine. So it was that and the potato. Oh, maybe I didn't get this in here. I probably picked it up, right? Yeah, there we go. Got our poisonous potato. Awesome. And what was the last item? Rotten flesh, this. Oh, it was this here, right? So we should be able to take these items, right? Throw these in here. There we go. Got our next liquid. So this liquid here is going to give us access to even more recipes, right? So we go here, go to use on that. You'll see, first off, we could turn this into a different fluid called weak enriching water. But we need a bunch of, looks like stone, dust, and flint to be able to do that one. And then the fluid item recipes are stuff like, it looks like we can make steel rods. That's an odd one. Gravel. We make the rose quartz from crate into the polished quartz, which is cool. Fluid duplicate, obviously. What else have we got here for this one? Blaze. This one isn't going to be used too much, is it? Oh, no. I thought there was a main use for this. Let's actually go back to our book here. Which liquid are we trying to... I know the main thing we're trying to get right now is dust. So to get dust, it is... Okay, the cobblestone in the weak eroding water. So let's go ahead and clean out our inventory a little bit, because I don't think we need a lot of this stuff right now. That's cool. I actually already have some cobblestone in here. We grab that, throw that in the liquid, and we're going to start getting that those materials we need, which is pretty awesome. So we're getting gravel, dust, and flint. We're already getting flint, just in limited supply. I'm not sure exactly why we need it, but we'll figure that out. Now, the next thing I think we need was to go ahead and actually make us some dust. So, not dust, sorry, sand. To do that, oh, there's a cauldron recipe here. So that'll be 1 to 1, or this way is 4 to 1. So it's way more efficient to do in the cauldron, but the cauldron's going to be a lot more work. So not sure. Maybe we'll do our first batch like this. Let's do this here. Go ahead and grab the cauldron. Get that filled up. Then go ahead and throw this in here, right? Awesome. Probably do a couple of these actually. Just get us enough to get, I think it wants us to get sugarcane and cactus. So once we have that, I think we actually move over to the crate quest line, which is actually pretty cool. Do that there. I want to go ahead and make some snad because this is going to make it so we grow these materials faster. Just consider it like special fertilized land for cactus and sugarcane, right? Anything that grows on sand, which is cool. And with that, we should be able to actually go to, I guess, sugarcane, maybe. Let's go ahead and hunt that down, see what we need for that. Right here, we need a sapling and some wood bars. So let's actually grab saplings. You got some saplings right there. Wooden bars should be around here somewhere. If I don't have the recipe on me, I guess the items on me, I'll just go ahead and make some more. We're going to do that right there. So that should be a pretty easy recipe. It'd be in the organic too for this one. So let's make 2 of them. Yep. That's cool. And, oh, I made bamboo. Wait a second. Let's go to sugarcane one more time. Sugarcane. I derped something there. Let's do that. Wood bars. Oh, maybe you have to do it in the other order? I wonder if the wood bars just turned into that. Let's try this and this. There we go. You have to put it in there a different order. Cool. So we've got 2 of that now. That's cool. I want to see the recipe on this. Oh, it's the same thing. So you have a random chance of getting the different materials. Okay, I see. I see what's going on there. I was a little confused for a second. Now, the last thing it wants us to get, I believe, was the cactus, right? So to get cactus, we should be able to check it out right here. Let's go to cactus. Sweet. And see the last recipe, sugarcane and sand. So that is pretty easy. So let's grab some sand and some sugarcane. Throw that in there. And there you go. We have cactus now. So we should be able to grow this stuff really easy, actually, which is pretty cool. We got a whole bunch of animals here, too. I'm going to have to move them somewhere, but for right now, I guess they're not hurting anything. I guess I don't need this sourced. Actually, it won't grow beside that. I need to find a spot to grow this stuff. The sugarcane, at least. Let's do... I'll rearrange this later, I guess. We'll just do that. Then we'll go ahead, I guess, and clear these out. Let's do that and that. Couldn't remember what tool was for a pumpkin, to be honest. But anyway, let's go ahead and do you. Then go ahead and actually get a sugarcane growing, which is cool. Right there. That'd be awesome. And the cactus, I think we can grow anywhere, right? Well, I have the wrong material there anyway. This should be snad. Because this will actually make things grow much quicker anyway. So we'll just do that for the sugarcane. Sweet. And I'll spread that about to an area. I don't need so many pumpkins and stuff anymore anyway. So I'm not too concerned about that. But I just wanted to get us a good base because we didn't have a lot of seeds anyway. So anyway, that's cool. Anyway, this will grow real quick. And yeah, we are done this quest line, I think. So we actually go ahead and complete everything. Do that. We got ourselves a bunch of items. Looks like we got ourselves a couple more chests. We'll check those out. Then we'll probably take a look at the next quest line. So that is cool. Cow, out of my way, sir. Out of my way. Let's do this. Ooh, a scythe, which is awesome. This is the one from Cyclic that does like area farming. Actually, we could try that out right now. So if I went to, where would I want to go? Here. There we go. It doesn't seem very area, does it? I thought this thing did area. Unless there's like a hotkey for it or something that I am not sure about. Anyway, it's a site. Let's go ahead and grab that. And then the other one was, we didn't put it down yet. So let's go ahead and see this right here. Let's do that. And this one's going to be some free podzol and some free dirt and a little bit more money. So I went ahead and finished up 2 more quests here. So I finished up this frost garden and the advanced seeds. I just get the grass with a pair of shears. And this one I just need the carrot, right? So that's done. And the last one apparently we need to do is grab some floral fertilizer. This will make it so you can actually start Britannia. We just do that with the living root, which we should have a good amount of because I cleaned it all out from the bottom of our base at the start, right? So go ahead and grab that. There you go. Pretty sweet. So yeah, we have that entire quest line done now. We can use this stuff to get us some of the Britannia flowers, but I'm not too concerned about that right now. I'm just going to use what we get. There you go. Throw that into our chest here. That is awesome. And we should be good to go to start into the next quest line. So let's go ahead. I guess we'll grab this reward too. Was it just 1 or 2? Just, I guess it was 1. Let's go ahead and see what we get. We got ourselves a nuke virus. I've never known what this thing's for. I guess we'll try to figure it out in this pack because we do have to go through pneumatic craft. Use the security station to improve the chances of hacking it. Why am I hacking security stations? I don't know, man. Sounds very I don't know, spy stuff or something. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump out of that. So the first thing we need to do, I have these quests lined up too. So let's head over to here. We're gonna try to get the water wheels, and we also need to get to the millstones. I want to get like 3 of them set up, so we're gonna do all these quests really quick because they seem pretty easy. So let's go ahead and grab a whole bunch of this andesite alloy. Really easy recipe in this pack, just some flint and some of these pebbles here. So what I want to grab too before we forget it is go ahead and grab a bunch of gravel that we just got. So that's going to be one of the things we actually process. The next thing we want to do is grab some of these shafts. So let's actually grab one recipe of that. We need a bunch of buttons as well because this mod loves buttons. Let's go ahead and do that. Sweet. Go ahead and grab some large gears. We'll probably need a good amount of these. So let's just do a big batch. They're going to want some of these smaller cog wheels. Let's do that. I don't know why I call them gears. They're called cog wheels, even though I guess it's kind of this. Are they the same thing? I don't know if technically they are. I should say that, right? Anyway, let's go do that. Go ahead and get that out of there. Let's go ahead and grab you. Awesome. Actually, we need slabs, right? So let's actually get a good batch of that. Sweet. And I'll show you this mod too. If you don't know a lot about this mod, it's really easy to get into just because it has probably the best instruction manual of pretty much any mod ever. just gonna throw that out there. The instruction manual for this is just so amazing how they have it set up. Let's go ahead and grab some of these gearboxes. We need 4. How many of these we need? Let's grab 5. Let's grab 6. Let's do that. And once let's get one of these two. This is a rotational speed controller. I have no idea what this is yet. This is the one thing we're making today that I have no clue about. I've never actually used the Millstone either, but I think it's pretty easy to use, so I'm not too worried about that. Let's go grab you. And then stone, I went ahead and smelted that down. Let's go ahead and, that is not a smelty thing. Where is my, I'm running around in circles. Let's go ahead and do that. Awesome. And then I wanted to make 3 of these actually, so hopefully I can. Let's do 3. There you go. I don't know if it's 3 or 4 we need, but there you go. So the whole point of this millstone setup, so we go to, I guess, the main point of it is to make dust more efficiently, right? So we can already make dust. We do that with the cobblestone and the weak eroding water, right? But we can go ahead and get dust by milling down flint in the millstone, which is something we get when we throw the cobblestone in the water. And I'm guessing we get the flint from the gravel as well, that we also get from the water. So it's going to be like multi-stage. You're going to want to do your gravel, your flint, and that until you finally get down to dust. It's going to be a lot of work, and we're going to need a setup for that. So anyway, that is cool, and that is all finished there. So let's actually go grab all this stuff. We get another gearbox too, and some of these cogs stuff. Okay, so I've already kind of set up a water area over here. I should say a place for water. Let's go ahead and actually get us some actual water though, because we're going to need to be able to source it. Let's do that, because the cogwheels we're going to set up are going to be actually for our power source for the mod, because it uses I think it's called rotational power in this. I think it's what it is. So anyway, let's do that, and we should be good here. We're totally almost filled up, but we have backpack, so if I get too full, we're good. Anyway, let's hit it here and see how we go here. So I dug out this little hole here. I sunk it a little bit. We're gonna have water running underneath these wheels to make them run a little more efficiently, which should work out for us. But anyway, let's go ahead and I need to find out which way they need to face, because there is like there's 2 different ways you can face them, right? So if I do it like this, the water is going to run from the back forward, run down, and run down here. So that is the way I want it, because I want to be able to see the water. So we're going to have to kind of frame it. What we're going to do here, the power is going to come off here, this little gray part. But for right now, let's go ahead and cover that up. I think we need, the water is going to have to sit right here. Then it'll flow on top, come down, come back. So I'm going to have to do this. Let's do that right there. There you go. Something like that. And that should be pretty good, actually. Right? What else do I need to cover in here, though? The water should go straight down, right? That, I guess we'll need a shelf right here. I don't want it running down the back of it, because it'll make it slow down. It's kind of like the immersive ones, right? So it's realistic, like how water would flow, I guess, naturally around cogwheels. Not cogwheels, but water wheels is how it is supposed to work. Anyway, that looks good there. Can actually jump right up there too. Look at that, man. I'm gonna have to tame that ocelot at some point too. To run around meowing, being all sad. I have no milk for it or anything, but I'll have to help it out. These ones here just to stop the initial water flow too, just so I can source this, because otherwise it's gonna go to the path of least resistance and just flow down, right? And, I do not want that to happen. Is that last one sourced or not? No, it wasn't. Okay, so that looks good. Are these all sourced? Sometimes I can't tell if it's like all level and stuff. That looks good there. So that's cool. We should be able to take these ones out now, and they should start flowing, hopefully properly. We'll see here in a second if I actually did everything right. Here we go. And the water should come down the back and kind of finish here, right? I can't see it, but it would be. It'd be coming down, coming across, and flowing down and under. And then it's magical water, and it just stops at that point, right? So that is cool. Anyway, let's get this out of here. We don't need that. And then we'll get this one out of here, because these are basically our power taps. And going to be how we access everything. So anyway, let's go ahead and grab a shaft. And we'll put a shaft on the other side. Sweet. Then we're going to go ahead and grab, hopefully, some of these large gears, or large cog wheels, I should say. And we'll put one right here. And this is going to be how we kind of pull the power off this. It's so weird how it does that. I should show you that manual, too. I was talking about the manual and never showed it to you. So we grab the millstones right here. You notice there it says hold W to ponder. So you hold W, brings us up. And this is hands down the best manual in any mod ever. It shows you exactly how it works. I believe you can actually put the millstones beside each other. It'll kind of like power each other too. We'll see if that's how it works anyway. But it looks like it's going to be pretty easy to set up. And then I think we can power it for the side. I don't know if you can do it for the bottom. And we're not going to do this part yet because we aren't there. You know what I mean? But looks pretty cool and pretty neat. Hoppers might be easier either way. But anyway, what we're going to do is try to get these millstones set up. So we need a cogwheel, one of these small ones. When you're running the power from these two, you want to put a large cogwheel to a, because it's based on the speed, right? So the large cogwheel, when it runs into a small cogwheel, because it's smaller, will actually make it spin faster. This actually has to spin faster than this one, so it actually speeds it up. If I wanted to slow down the power because it's going too fast, I could put a large one and do it in the opposite order. But I want it to go faster, so I'm going to do that right there. So that's good. Next thing we want to do is get the, I guess these done. I'm just curious how we're going to set this up, actually. Let's do this here. I think we can just use gearboxes. Let's do this and this. I may change how this is set up. I'm just trying to figure it out here right now. Actually, that probably won't work. Let's get you out of there for a second. There we go. I think we need a gearbox here. Gearbox. Yeah, just like that. Actually, I think we need a vertical gearbox. You can actually convert the gearboxes just by crafting them in your inventory, kind of like that. And then you do this here. And I'll make it so, yeah, we can put a gear on the top of this or the bottom of this, I believe. So we do something like this here. There we go. And you got our gear now. And then I think we can power it just like that, right? So we do this, this, and that. And they're all spinning. There you go. I don't know if you could spin these on the, I guess, power these from the bottom too. That may be a possibility. Because it has the spinny thing there. Unless that's just graphical. I'm not sure. Anyway, so I think these are working now. So let's test them out here. We'd want to grab. I don't like how high they're floating. I'm definitely going to change this. I'm doing kind of proof of concept here, right? Because I've never used these things myself or seen them actually set up. So let's go ahead and do that. Go ahead and put a hopper on the top. See if we can hopper stuff into this first, I guess. So if I wanted to do the gravel, so I'm going to put gravel in there. It's going to run into there, I think. Then we're going to have to see if we can actually pull it out, right? If we pull out the material, we'll pretty much have the idea of how it works. And I'm going to have to figure this rotational speed controller. I mean, the wording of it tells me basically what it's going to do. I'm just not exactly sure how it works. But you can see there, we're getting our flint now, which is awesome. I guess you'd want to, I guess, next have another one here doing this, right? So we have one doing the initial one. I'll fix these chests and everything, I guess, later on. I'm just kind of making sure everything's working here. But you'd have another one doing flint. That's going to start getting you dust. And then you'd also have one doing... What was the third material? Can we do cobblestone, like straight from that? Can that actually be ground down? Or do we always have to do the liquid? It looks like we're going to have to do... No, we do have grindstone. Oh, no, it has to be andesite. Okay, so we'll have to do liquid to grindstone to grindstone. I'm going to keep a third one there because I think these things are actually pretty slow too, right? So that's definitely a thing, though. We actually have it figured out, I guess. It's pretty cool. It's ugly looking. I'll definitely have to get it into better positioning here. I'd like to have it down one more block, then it'd be at the right height. And I'm just thinking about how I could do that, actually. Okay, I think I have this a little bit cleaner. It's going to be weird working with this and figuring out how to make things clean. But basically what I'm going to do is go ahead and run the millstones, I guess, through the ground here. Then I'll put the chest down here. Just have it like that, right? So I could just go ahead and do something like this here. Basically what I'm thinking. I just have that there. Those would end up being chest, right? So I can just go ahead and grab some chest. Do that, that, and that. I just want to be able to access everything really easily, right? And then behind that, we'll end up with some hoppers. So just go ahead and pop these out of here. And that's cool. I was actually able to put the gear directly touching the water, which is allowing me to get a little closer there. Is the only thing I really changed. So let's go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do this, right? That, and that. I'll have to move those chests around at some point, because just knowing they're facing that way will bother me at some level. Anyway, go ahead and do that. That's good there. That should give us all our power, which is awesome. Also, I'm curious too. Can I run? Oh, I can too. I can run a cog off that and move power that way. That's actually really cool. I was just curious about that. But anyway, go ahead, I guess, and grab some hoppers. Place those on top. And then, yeah, this should be pretty much ready to go. I just need some chests for the top of this, right? So let's grab a few chests. So just do that, that, and that. And yeah, that is good for now. That is our first real automation in the pack at all whatsoever. So anyway, I guess outside of the straders, but we didn't even fully automate those, to be honest. So that is cool. That'll work out. So I could go ahead and throw flint in here now. And then I can throw gravel in here as well. Then when I get more flint, I can put it back in there. Then we have one more open for something else later on. And that actually works out. I mean, it's not the cleanest thing in the world. And as I learn the shafts and the, I guess, the cogwheels and stuff like that a little more cleanly, maybe I'll be able to do it a little cleaner. But for now, this works, right? So we're getting our dust. We're getting our flint. And we are pretty much ready to go. And once we're able to get the next liquid, which won't be that long, we just need 512 stone, 128 dust. And the flint, we'll be able to get into our first metals, which will be pretty awesome, right? So yeah, we'll be able to get into our glowstone, our lapis, our sulfur, our 50% nothing, copper, and I think it was tin, which is awesome all around. So I think I'm going to go ahead and probably wrap this one up here. And yeah, we'll go ahead and continue this in the next video. One thing I think I'm going to do, though, is move all these right over to here. I realized I could put all 3 grindstones right here. I don't think I get it any more compact than that, to be honest. So I might as well do it. And actually, I could have all 3 grindstones right here, and just touching the middle one of these grindstones, I think it'll turn it properly. I'm going to try that out either way. It should work out. So that is cool. And yeah, we'll just go ahead and continue this in the next video. So as always, if you guys like this video, please hit that like button, reload it, hit that subscribe button. It is always appreciated. Well, you guys all have a good one. See you guys next video. See you later.